Ready to go
You
anytime you are?
need a white balance? Or?
No, I'm good already. How we got it?
All right, yeah. Start off with your name and title.
It's Lieutenant Brady Fitzgerald. The spelling of it is Fitzgerald.
Okay. What do you have out here tonight?
Around 8 p.m. this evening, patrol units were dispatched to the 24,000 block of Rayford Road in reference to several 911 calls in reference to a shooting at this apartment complex. It's the park at Woodlands Springs. When deputies arrived, they discovered that an altercation occurred at one of the apartments at this location. Apparently, a male and a group of other males came to this location and tried to entice a juvenile male out of an apartment, apparently over a dispute over a girl. Those males were confronted by the mother and the juvenile subject that lives at the location. There was a physical altercation at the location. At one point, weapons were drawn. There was a series of gunshots. There was a volley of gunshots being fired between the individuals that live at this residence and one of the individuals that arrived at the residence for the disturbance. During that disturbance, one of the juvenile male that lives at this location, did get shot in the arm. When he was left this location, he was described as in stable condition. He's currently at a hospital right now being treated. We do have a description and a name of the reported actor. The subject that got shot and the actor that came to the location that caused the disturbance were actually acquaintances before this, so we were able to identify him, and at this time we're actually actively looking for that individual.
What kind of description you got on the guy?
On the male that came here?
Right, the one you're looking for.
It's a 17-year-old male. At this time I can't release his name.
Okay. What about description, anything like that?
I don't have that available right now.
When you say he came in and to entice him out of the apartment, what was the motive? What was the reason why he wanted him to come out of the apartment?
The information we have, it was some kind of a dispute over a female. Again, the two were acquaintances or friends. Apparently before this, the male that came here with several other males tried to entice him out by contacting him, telling him to come outside, and that's when the mother and that juvenile came out and confronted the males that were outside of the apartment.
So we had 3 weapons involved?
Reportedly 3 weapons, I believe, is what the report is. The actor that came to the location trying to entice him out had a handgun. The mother at the location had a handgun, and at some point the juvenile that lives at the location picked up a handgun.
What about gang activity?
When patrol deputies secured the scene, they did conduct major crimes. Major crimes came out to the location, the crime scene came out to the location, and the gang task force did arrive. We haven't confirmed that the subjects that were involved are gang related at this time.
What about problems before this complex?
It's a nice complex. We do receive calls at this complex. Although I would call it a troubled complex.
Violent type calls, or?
Not that I can recall in recent history that we've had to answer out here.
What was the age of the victim again?
He was a juvenile male. I can't release his age at this time.
So, but a teenager?
Yes, juvenile male, sir.
Oh. All right.
Hopefully they'll find the subject and have him in custody shortly, and we'll put out something else tomorrow.
Okay.